The broth is delicious.
Hey, welcome back to another video. Today I have some friends coming over for lunch and one of them was craving a hearty noodle dish. So I figured why not make them a Tantanmen, which is a simple and delicious recipe that's perfect for a easy lunch or a weeknight dinner. So follow along and I'll show you how to make it and we'll see if it satisfies my friends' cravings. Okay, so here's a quick overview of the ingredients. For the broth, what's gonna happen is we'll be making a tare, which is basically a dipping sauce, and then we'll hydrate it with a simple stock to form the soup for our noodles. So what we'll need here is light soy sauce, rice vinegar, chili oil, mirin, sesame paste, chicken broth, and oat milk. Or if you would like, you can use whole milk as well. For the pork, I'm using an 80% lean ground pork. Any ground pork or substitute like turkey or beef would be fine as well. Then we have some garlic, ginger, and some chili bean sauce. Lastly, we have some fresh noodles. You can use any type of noodles you like, but in this recipe, I'm using fresh dandan noodles. Then we have some green onion, cilantro, and pea shoots for topping. And now I'm going to show you how we prep all the ingredients. Firstly, we have about 2 cloves of garlic, feel free to use more, which we're going to finely mince. Then about 1.5 inches of ginger, also finely minced. We also have 4 stalks of green onions, give them a nice chop, and a handful of cilantro, also give them a rough chop. To prep the pork, we're going to do a simple marinade, so place about a pound of pork in a mixing bowl. Pour in 2 tablespoons of mirin, and throw in all of our minced ginger. After that, give it a nice mix and set aside for 15 minutes to marinate while we prep all the other ingredients. So now we're gonna make our tare, which consists of 4 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of chili oil, 4 tablespoons of sesame paste. You can also substitute this with peanut butter if you don't have sesame paste, 2 teaspoons of rice vinegar, and 1 teaspoon of sugar. Mix all of the ingredients until it gets to a nice and thick consistency, and then set this aside for later. Now we're gonna prep our simple stock, which only consists of equal parts chicken stock and oat milk. So just throw in 4 cups of chicken stock and 4 cups of oat milk. Let's get this to a low simmer, and only a low simmer, because if we boil it, there's a chance the milk will start curdling, which won't be a nice texture for our broth, so keep this on a low simmer until ready to serve. Now I'm going to quickly blanch some pea shoots so that we can serve them with our noodles. I love pea shoots, but you can also use any other greens for topping as well, like bok choy or spinach. Now that the pork is marinated for 15 minutes, we can give them a nice stir fry. Throw in our marinated pork into a pan or a wok and cook them down until we get some nice browning. This might take about 5 to 10 minutes or more for the fat to render and for any excess moisture to evaporate. So at some point, the ground pork will start crisping up, and when that happens, we'll throw in all of our minced garlic and then about 2 tablespoons of the chili bean sauce. After the pork is browned to your liking, set this aside while we finish preparing the noodles. For the noodles, just boil them according to the package instructions, and now we should be ready to serve. So with the tare that we set aside from before, just divide them evenly across each serving bowl. It came out to about 320 grams for me, but your mileage may vary. Then pour in 3 to 4 big scoops of the stock and give it a nice mix. Then we can drop in the noodles and all of our toppings like the pork, your veggie of choice, the green onions, and cilantro. And now you're ready to serve. And that's it, a simple and easy lunch or weeknight recipe. Let's see what my guests think. Wait, hold that thought.
I can't. The broth is delicious. It's really good.
Yay. Thought.
You have the wrong friends. We're not meant to be on camera. I need a script.